Hello, YouTube. It's your boy Mike the Pilot again at you with a new TV show review. And the TV show that I reviewed today was called Ordinary Joe. It appeared on NBC, and I wanted to review it and tell you all what I thought about it, if you should watch it, and then give you my overall rating and tell you a little bit more about the show. So, to start off, the show Ordinary Joe is kind of about overall. I guess there's an underlying theme of our one decision that we make can impact us for the rest of our life. Every day we make so many decisions depending on, the way we decide to handle that decision. It can affect us in so many ways. So the way they kind of have it is there's a guy named Joe. He's back in college. He has three different paths he can take depending on, what he wants to do after college. And so what they kind of do is, in a sense, it's really like three TV shows put together with the same guy starring in each of those TV shows, and they just kind of show you overall, what his life would have been like if he would have made a separate one of these other three decisions, after college. So it kind of starts off like that. The show has, decent amount of actors, some people that are not that well known, but have appeared in some decent past movies and TV shows and that kind of thing. So the main character is played by James Walk. He played in the movie The Crazy Ones, which came out I think around, it might have been like 2010. But since then he's played in a few other little roles here and there. Not a well-known actor. I didn't know really much about him. But The Crazy Ones had of course Robin Williams in it. So he played in that. You also have I forgot the lady's name. But anyway, it's the girl from there's a show called You. So anyway, the main girl in the first season of You, she's also in this series as well. And she has a she's not necessarily a minor character, but she has some good parts as well. You also have Charlie Barnett, who plays in the Chicago Fire. So he plays kind of like the wingman to Joe. So you have those characters there. Few other characters that I don't really know much about. You may know some of these people, you may not. But either way, I hate to break it to you. Show was it was very slow paced. And in the words of JC, I watched this so that you wouldn't have to, because it was not a very enjoyable watch. I can't see this going past season one. It's so bad, in my opinion. They might cancel this thing after about 4 seasons, because I'm sorry, after 4 episodes, because I don't see many people really watching this after that, because I really had the stress and strain to kind of keep my attention throughout this whole throughout the whole episode. Really what I thought was going to happen was, I was thinking they were going to say, since these are like pretty much three different dimensions, I thought at some point the Joe from this dimension was going to meet this Joe from this dimension, and it was going to turn into some type of, like sci-fi type of thing. Never happened. I was so disappointed. So I'm just looking like, okay, so what is the point of having three different stories? Why don't they just make three different seasons or three different shows, and just have the guy play each of those different characters, even though it's the same guy? But it's just like, it was kind of dull. I didn't really know where they were going with this. I guess they're trying to, what was supposed to be so exciting about it is that, oh, I get to see him in three different, alternative dimensions. And it's like, so you want to bring a science aspect to this thing, but it has no science. It's not like Back to the Future where you meet the other person and something happens to your dimension. It's just three separate stories. We just want to see the same guy progress through three separate dimensions. And it's like, we're going to do this for what, 5 seasons? I know a lot of times before it goes to the syndicate, it goes through 5 seasons. Who wants to watch that for 5 seasons? So I really couldn't do it. Please, please don't watch this show if you don't hear anything else. It's pretty bad. Like, I hate to say that, because again, the girl that played in You, she did an excellent job in the show You, and I really like her as an actor. If I was her, I'd start looking for another job immediately. This show is gonna bomb. I give it, like I said, the most they can stretch this is 1 season. If they really are smart, what they'll do is they'll turn this into some type of, originally is right now it's a drama. They'll turn this into some type of sci-fi thing where Joe from this dimension meets this dimension, it alters worlds or something like that. They'll go sci-fi with it if they really want to keep this show. If they don't do that, it's pretty much over. It's pretty much a wrap. It's, of course, acting was really good. I guess if you want to talk about the storylines for each of those three separate stories, it was okay, kind of bland, which is why I guess it's called Ordinary Joe. It should be called Monotone Joe, or that's really what they should call it, because I almost fell asleep through parts of it. Wanted to change the channel at one point. I had to focus. I'm like, hey, I got to do my review. Let me try to focus and try to get what I can out of this review. Please don't waste your time. I feel like I wasted a whole hour, which I'll never get back. My rating is, out of 5 McFlurries, I give this show 2 out of 5 McFlurries. And I'm being nice. I really want to give it 1, maybe even -1. Matter of fact, that's what I do. I take back, I gave 2 out of 5 McFlurries. Let me take back one of those McFlurries. You get 1 out of 5. And that's probably one of the worst shows I've seen in a very long time. Very dry. Comedy is bad. I guess the dramatic scenes, I guess if you want to get into it, but to me, it left you regretting more of your decisions, being extra cautious now, when instead you should be moving forward. Make your decision, whatever it is, it is what it is. Just move on. But the way they presented it, I'm definitely not a fan of this show. I don't think you'll be a fan of this show. If I had to bet, if I had to guess, it's going to be canceled after 1 season. Please don't watch this show. And with that, that is the end of my review. Please subscribe, comment at the bottom. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you do like this show. Please tell me why. I mean, I don't know why or how or why you would like this show, but surprise me. Please put something in the comments. Say, Mike, hey, I definitely disagree with you. This is going to be an awesome show. I don't know how that's even possible, but if it is, please place that in a comment. Until then, I'll talk to you next time with my next review. Again, this is your boy, Mike the Pilot. Thank you. Bye.